Hi, this is Steve LaPorte, and welcome back to the FaceMaker Factory. Today we're going to talk about some mixing bowls and some of your spatula tools that you use in the workshop. I think it's important to make sure that you have some of these tools that last you a long time. I've had these set of bowls here for, oh boy, I got these when I first came to California back in the 1980s. So I've had these a long time. This was an actual set of old Tupperware or some type of plastic that I got. It's 4 sizes. These have been great because, as you see, I use a small workspace and I like to pack things down and keep them available as I need them. So these have been great bowls. The way they're made, they've got a little pour spout on one side and a handle on the other. So if you're working with them, you can do small batches of stuff with this bowl and work your way up to large batches like this. Every time I use my bowls, I clean them out good and I give them a little light coat of Pam cooking spray and wipe it down with a paper towel or even a little Vaseline instead of the cooking spray. That seasons my bowls and keeps them ready to go for the next time I'm going to use them. So get yourself a nice set of bowls. You don't have to go crazy, but a nice little set like this will allow you to do a life cast and make a lot of different kind of molds that you may find yourself having to get into. So get you some good bowls like this. Another thing are spatulas. I've got a lot of different spatulas I use. This dental spatula, this plastic dental spatula. Usually you'll find these in the culinary section of Michael's or maybe Hobby Lobby. Also, stainless steel spatulas are good. I find that when I'm moving material from one place to the other and smoothing it down, I use the two types of spatulas in conjunction. Let's say, for example, I'm putting alginate on someone's face. I'll use the plastic spatula as I'm mixing it to get it onto the face. But then as I'm smoothing it down, I'll go back to the stainless steel because it glides over the surface better and leaves a more smooth surface. This is mainly for just putting everything into place, getting it where you want it, and then I'll switch to a stainless steel spatula. That still goes also if you're working with plaster, ultracal, dental materials. I'll transfer it and get it on the surface with my plastic spatula because it has, I guess it sticks better to the material. It doesn't slide off of the spatula as easily. Then I'll go along for smoothing it down and working it with a stainless steel spatula or a stainless steel, like a cake spatula works as well too. And these are different sizes of those cake spatulas, again, that you can purchase at cooking stores. You'll find as you start getting out and looking around, you'll find a lot of really cool materials to use at cooking stores and Hobby Lobby, places like that. These little spatulas are I think I picked these up at I guess a hobby shop or an art supply store. They're all stainless steel spatulas. You want to use stainless steel if you can, because getting them wet a lot, you don't want them to rust on you. I have a couple of favorite spatulas that are not stainless steel, but I just clean them every time and never leave them in water so they don't rust. So a good also source for these tiny, cool stainless steel spatulas and tools are at, you'll find that sometimes you'll go to a big old, a flea market. Flea markets are great places for finding second-hand medical tools. I don't know where they come from or what they were used for, but you're going to use them for sculpting and mold making and stuff like that. I've got a lot of metal spatulas. This one's called a number 7 spatula. You see that? It's fat on one end and a little pointy on the other end. This is called the number 7. It may not say it on there, but that's what we call it because I think the first one I ever purchased said number 7 on it. This is my go-to spatula for most of my sculpting. And of course, I like to use these little cool dental tools for various types of things that I'm sculpting. This little guy, you see it's got little points on it. You can do some really cool stuff with these little things. And they're usually dental tools or surgical tools that you can pick up at a lot of flea markets really cheap. 2 for $5, 3 for 10, whatever. So you'll pick up and use a lot of really, really cool tools that you can find at some of these flea markets. But I think that'll kind of cover it. This is a fast one today. I just wanted to give you some quick information things you can do and use for your mold making, or for whenever you're doing a life cast. This is another thing that I like to use a lot. These are silicone plates for your dog. You put your dog bowl in here and stuff slops over. Great thing about these is they're great for working on surfaces you don't want to mess up with your material. So I like to work on top of these rubber surfaces. They're silicone. Even if you're doing a makeup, you can use this as a palette for mixing colors on. They come in all different colors, a light tan tone, or turquoise or pink or whatever. These are great for underneath your surface, for keeping the surface clean. Also, see, I've got a great big one right here. So if you're working on top of your kitchen cabinets and you don't want to make a mess, put a rubber surface down. Get one of these great big old dog bowl holders, and it'll protect your surface. So we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for tuning in, and come back again. Make sure you subscribe down below, and you like this video, and hit that bell button so I can let you know when I have something else dropping. We'll see you soon. Come back again. Take care.